Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Krita, and this is Stone Block 2. Ooh, the FTB mod, Feed the Beast. Oh man, I love this mod. And look at this. We have lovely googly eyes. That's because we're crazy. Oh, it's fantastic. All right. Now, in the last episode, we set up the automation for this system. We have power coming in via the cryo-stabilized flux ducts, which reportedly have an infinite amount of transference. We also have a little bit of a backup plan in case my theory, which I think based on how this has been going, I think I'm wrong. We do have some conduits down here underneath, and those are also running power from the room down below our big test chamber. And wirelessly, items are going in and out of that system, along with a fantastic pulse getting sent to the system. Pretty much just supplying it with chaos shards, infinity ingots, and infinity grains. And we are getting the balanced clay every now and then from it. To such a point that I was thinking about doing other methodologies of trying to get EMC, but I really do think this is the best. And we're at 11%. Let's donate some more. We're at 12%. So just some AFK will do the ticket. Now, we could try some more methods of getting EMC, or more specifically power, RF. But I took a look at the systems, and even a nuclear power system, I don't think it will do the ticket. If we take a look at... what is it, reactors, something of that nature, I'm not sure that these will do. They produce a reasonable amount, but when we compare it to the jaw-dropping 25 million of this system down here, and that is boosted by, well, I don't have it boosted right now. Oh, it's a little bit boosted by one fantastic and lovely Watch of Flowing Times. We have a crazy beautiful system here. There are two of these fantastic rainbow generators back here, but they seem to get grumpy if we accelerate it too much, and they'll pop off. Now, normally popping off is a good thing, but if it means the block is actually coming out of its system, I think it's not good at all. Now, one little bit of a little upgrade we did is we got some mob grinders. And these things are quite simple. It's just, especially if you're at this point, just some draconium, draconic cores, furnace, blah, blah, blah. And this thing kills all mobs in front of it. And that took care of our little problem known as the endermites. Those were very frustrating. No longer shall they be. Ah, it's so much nicer here. Now, do I hear any noise? I don't know. Where is the noise? Huh. We might have to look into... Oh, yeah, okay, yep, we have noise. We have noise. That's all good. Fantastic. Now, oh, no block noise. Always double check your blocks, right? Nope, that's not good enough. Doing this live, haha. There we are. Now, that's much better. I feel like we're actually here. Now, I do want to take a look at some quests, some questy quests. We've completed quite a few. Let's collect those rewards. Is there anything nice? Awakened Draconium Crux. Alright, now that is getting very loud. I know we just turned this up, but we're going to put it down, haha. And I think we're going to put away all of this stuff. It's, for the most part, pretty much rubbish. Now, I think that we might want to... submerge, was it? A pigman? Or a pig. Hello, kitties. What on earth are you doing? Hi. Hello, kitties. Oh, kitties are running wild. And that explosion generator is also driving me wild. So we might have to give that a quick mute. Just to solve it for the moment. Let's get some redstone. And we're going to make a muffler block. That way we can still have the enjoyment of everything around us without me going absolutely bonkers for that. do we have a good way to get in there? Not quite yet, but I suppose we could make a way if we go to our secret vault, which isn't so secret, and dig a hole in the ceiling. This gets us into our room, it being that close. Let's see, how's that? Ah, that's much better. So much better. Now, hello kitties. The kitties have missed us. We've been away for a few days. That's why this episode is late. We had a quick business trip which needed attending to. And what were we doing? Ah, quests. That's right. We need some witch water to submerge this pig in so that we can get cracking with our quests. Now, I never really did make this room too mushroomy, but you'll have to forgive me. There are so many things and not enough time at all. Let's just make a little puddle, like so, and drop the soul vial, and there we go. Zombie pigment, we will kill him with a pickaxe, as is alright. Beautiful. Dirt, and we'll even put the witch water back. Now that is one quest down, and we might as well finish off the quests here. Technically, the hellish is already taken care of, and we just need to craft, funny enough, an auto sieve, something that we could have crafted a long time ago, but never really did because we didn't really have a good power system. At least that's why I didn't do it. I didn't feel it was necessary. And I did a lot of sieving in this spot right here. Just sort of sat with a thing on the right click button and went away, sieving away with some compressed blocks. It really is kind of sad, to be perfectly honest. But that did completely do the fantastic and wonderful system there. Ooh, what's this? Forge Lexicon. I think that's actually quite nice, along with Epic Bacon. I like that. Now, where were we? This is complete. At some point, we'll have to do storage. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But, yeah, we will. We will. But we're not going to do an ME system. I secretly had this idea in my head of not doing an ME system and just sort of having all of our stuff all over the place and sort of relying on Project E a little bit to take care of our problems. That's why we don't have an ME system. And we had such a good one in Interactions, I didn't want to try and do something similar. So we will work on that. And then all we have to do is sort of finish off a few quests, I suppose. Specifically, we could do Draconic Evolution real quick. What does it take to do one of these stabilized mob spawners? This looks super easy. Don't we have spawners somewhere? Spawner, mob spawner. And these are craftable with dragon eggs and bars, as we have learned. Now, I think we just break this, and we have a broken spawner. Beautiful. Let's get a core, shall we? Let's get a wyvern core for good measure. Yoink, yoink. Ooh, do we have a better core? I would like a chaotic core. Can we have one? I would like one. Thank you. Take that out, put that in. Beautiful. Stabilized mob spawner. Ta-da! Another quest. And then all we have to do is a porter and a Dyson sphere. Now, we did do the very excellent sphere in the last season, so we will see if we end up doing one for this one. I believe the season is coming to a close relatively soon, based on the quests. For those of you who love Thaumcraft, I'm terribly sorry. I'm not going to do an inkling of this. Once we complete Extreme Crafting, and Project E, Draconic Evolution, and Storage, we will be considering this complete. Speaking of which, did I just see that this is not complete? What on earth? There we go. Huh. Well, that's all the singularities done. How about that? We have gotten some quests done. Speaking of those quests, how about we just finish it off, shall we? Now, we need some particle generators to make some lovely energy core stabilizers. That's part of the quest. Excuse me? What is wrong with that system? Hello? You're muted. Now stay muted. Thank you. Back to what we were doing, shall we? Well, apparently the cats are just running around. Next is the energy core. That is a vital quest for the Dyson sphere. The energy core is a multi-block. We I have decided we shall make that, and make it we will. Now, we will need a big space for it, and I bet you know where we'll put it. The next thing to do to finish off the quest line is to make an actually advanced dislocator. For some reason, I was avoiding this, but there we go. This thing was quite easy, and with that, Draconic Evolution is complete. 2 chapters in 1 episode. I think that is very good. Dislocator, we will probably actually be loving it. Dislocator, I barely knew her. Is that what we're supposed to say there? Let's see. So, I believe how this thing functions is we add fuel. Nope, not that. Cancel. Add fuel. Boom, boom. And now this thing will just function beautifully. So, add new home. Lovely. Commit. And now we can save a whole bunch of locations, but primarily just, probably have it on home. It'll take up 1 ender pearl to get here, and it won't hurt us like the other thing, which I think didn't like us very much for some unfortunate reason. And toss that in there along with some other things. What is this? Water candle. Increases nearby spawns when lit. So we could put this under our mob farm, and it would make it run better. Fascinating. I like it. What I also like is the fact that we've just completed a whole bunch of quests. Now, the question will have to be, where, oh where, does that Dyson sphere go? That giant reactor. Does anyone else think that this would be a really cool space to put a reactor in? Well, if you think so, maybe you should snap at a cat too. And, in all, have a wonderful time. Why is there snow here? Is this close to the room? There was just an Enderman. Oh my. I think that we might need to work on this room a little bit, just so that we can get the grandeur of the Draconic reactor going on. Now, unfortunately, I believe that will have to be in the next episode. Uh-oh. Is it almost that time already? Alas, it is that time of the episode. Now, we have accomplished a great deal in the short time of today's episode, and I want to assure you that I really appreciate you all, especially the lovely and wonderful Purr. It is hard to tell sometimes what you're doing in your cramped quarters. Why don't you just put the redstone clock and a hopper input-output directly onto your fusion crafter? Okay, you have a wireless floating crafter. Yes, Purr, it's because it's pretty, and I know I responded to your comment personally, but I want to tell everyone else that sometimes I like to do things funny, and that made me really happy. So, if it is confusing, I apologize. I will endeavor to make it a little bit more clear sometimes, and hopefully have a big room like this one. Now, I do have a special request. If you're watching this right now, hello, first of all, but I have a request of you. It's not to like or comment, though that would be very nice. It's not to subscribe, but that would be very nice too, If you enjoy my content, I would like to request that you actually go watch someone else. Obviously, go watch Purr. She's lovely. But there's someone who I think really deserves every bit of love coming up this season, and that is T90 Official. Now, he is probably the biggest Age of Empires 2, yes, that old game, way back when. It's recently had a definitive edition. It looks really beautiful now, and on March 18th to the 21st, which I believe is like Friday to Sunday or Thursday to Sunday. Look at your calendars, okay? March 18th to 21st, there's going to be an amazing tournament, which is Hidden Cup 4. I have been watching this every single year for the last few years, and I love it. I love it. This year, they are doing some amazing things. The players are phenomenal. This game has better players, in my opinion, than any other esports in the entire world, and I like the idea of esports. And if you're not a big sports fan, let me tell you, I love this. I hate sports. I love this. If you don't even like Age of Empires, I don't play Age of Empires. It's amazing. You should watch this because you don't even know who's playing. Everyone's speculating, like, ooh, who's this player? Imagine if you were watching, I don't know, what's a basketball team, like the Mighty Ducks or whatever, right? If you're watching them and you don't even know it's the Mighty Ducks and it turns out to instead be, like, the Brown Rangers. I don't know. I don't know actual sports, right? They are hidden identity players competing against each other, and they don't even know who they're playing against. It's so cool! This year, my favorite, probably 2 people, are... Where's their names? Where did it go? Admiral Yi Sun-shin is probably one of my favorites. And the other one is... Where did he go? He had a really cool thing. One moment. Technical difficulties. We're back. My other favorite is Master of the Templar. He looks so cool in his picture. I know a lot of people are super fans of, like, Cobra Car and, like, Jake Wellen, the Hangout. John the Fearless is fantastic looking. There is a Warwolf. Yeah, Thingamabobber. That's really cool. Unfortunately, my 2 favorite, which, again, Master of the Templar and the fantastic and wonderful Admiral Yi Sun-shin, are facing off against each other in the first round. So at least one of my favorites goes through to the next round, to the best of 8. Which is lucky, but one of my favorites immediately goes away, which is unlucky. That's how cool this tournament is. Anywho, I hope that you will grace T90 on Twitch or YouTube and watch some of those things. It's a really cool tournament, and I should probably shut up now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Kreda's playthrough of Stone Block 2, and in the next episode, hopefully we will put a giant thing in this room. Bye-bye!